Well, in honor of Black History Month, I'm going to actually perform a couple pieces of my favorite artist, my favorite writer, Paul Laurence Dunbar. He died in 1906 at 32 years old, but he traveled all around the world writing books and poetry. He's mainly known for his poetry, and everything he did was in rhyme. You know, back then that was very popular. And he also wrote in what they call dialect, sort of between the East African language and the language of the farmers, the slaves and the farmers. So he wrote in sort of broken English, but later I'm going to do a little something where he knew the perfect, what we call Queen English. So he was very talented and very versatile. And because I love him so much today, I'm going to honor Paul Laurence Dunbar. Remember the name. Go to the library.
Oh,
Get to know
okay.
Mr. Dunbar.
Yes, okay.
And he said this. He said they were talking in the cabin. They were talking in the hall. But I listened kind of careless, not thinking about it all. Then on Sunday, too, I noticed they's whispering mighty much, standing all around the roadside when they let us out of church. But I didn't think about it till the middle of the week. And my Elias come to see me, and somehow he couldn't speak. Then I see it all in a minute. What he come to see me for. They enlisting colored soldiers. And my Elias was going to war. Oh, I hugged him and I kissed him and I begged him not to go. But he told me that his conscience was calling to him so that he couldn't bear to linger when he had a chance to fight for the freedom they done give him and the glory of the right. So I kissed him and he left me when I promised to be true. And they put a knapsack on him and a coat of was color blue. Then I gives him Pap's old Bible from the bottom of the drawer when they enlisted colored soldiers and my life was going to war. But I thought of all the many miles that he would have to tramp, and I couldn't be contented when they took him to the camp. Why, my heart near broke with grief until I seed him in the street, and I thought that I could go and throw my body at his feet. But his buttons was a-shining, and his face was shining too. And he looked so strong and mighty in his coat of soldier's blue that I hollered, "You step up there, Manly!" Though my throat was sore and raw when they enlisted colored soldiers and my life went to war. Oh, Miss cried when Master left her. Young Miss moaned her brother Ned. And I thought that I could understand the very words they said when I told them I was sorry, that they done give up their old, but they only seemed more proudest that they man had to call. Both of my masters went in gray suits. Oh, but I love the Yankee blue. And I thought that I could suffer from the losing of them too, but I couldn't. For I didn't know the half of what I saw tells they enlisted the colored soldiers. And my lives went to war. Master Jack came back all sickly. He was broke for life, they said. And they left the young master on the roadside dead. And when the women cried and moaned them, I could feel it through and through, because I had a loved one done fighting in the way of dangers, too. Then they told me, they done left my life. They done left him somewhere way down south to rest, with that flag that they done fit for. They laid it shining there across his breast. And I cried. But then I remember reckon, that's what God's done called him for. When they enlisted colored soldiers and my life, he went to war.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is tramping out the vintage where the grapes of wraps are stored. He has loosened the faithful lightning of his terrible, swift and sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, 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 hallelujah. Glory, 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 hallelujah. Glory, 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 hallelujah. His truth is marching on. In the beauty of the lily, Christ was born across the seas. With the glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. Oh, how he died to make man holy. You know he died to set me free. While God keep marching on. Glory, 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 hallelujah. Glory, 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 hallelujah. Glory, 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 hallelujah. My God, keep my